Hi pretties, it's your girl Kyla, and today, hey you guys, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup routine. I'm going to be doing the makeup routine I did for my 19th birthday. Insert some pictures there. So yeah, I wanted to do that makeup routine for you guys and just show you guys my everyday makeup routine, just a little bit elevated. So yeah, let's get straight into it. First thing I like to do when I get on with my makeup is my brows. I like to go in with the NYX brow gel. This is the brow glue. So yeah, I like to go ahead and do my brows. I am currently running out of my brow gel, so I need to go ahead and re-up. But yeah, so I love to do my brows and just get them all concealed in glue and just lay it down. And even before that, I like to moisturize my face, guys. So I moisturize my face with Aquaphor, and I like to go in with the Pond moisturizer because I have very dry skin. So if you guys like moisturize your skin with whatever works best for you. Personally, for me, what works best for me is Aquaphor, a very hydrating product. So I like to do a lot of hydration on my skin so it won't be dry throughout the day. So the first thing I like to go in with is my concealer. I like to use the Born This Way Too Faced concealer in the shade Chai. And yeah, so I like to place a little dot up above my eyelid, on my eyelid. I like to go and do like three little, well not three, but like a big patch on my forehead. And then I like to go on my under my eyes and kind of create a circle. And the one thing I would recommend while you're doing your makeup is just to have you a little bit of mirror so you could see like your face closer. So then I like to go in under my eye, and then I like to go in on the out, like a wing under my eye, like there. On my chin. One thing I don't do, guys, is I don't do foundation. I've always only used concealer. So this look today will only be a concealer look, just like my last makeup routine, guys. So yeah. So after I finish placing my concealer, I like to let it dry just a little bit, you know. So you just want to let it dry just a little bit. Tip brush to pat in my concealer. So I like to just pat it in to start. Pat it in and blend it out. You always want to pat, never swiping. I also like to go in with my concealer on the bridge of my nose, and that is the last place that I blend in my concealer. Always forget to do this. Forehead. I'm just patting it in real nice and real. So then I like to go with a big flat floofy brush, and I like to go in and blend this out. Pat really. Baby, I don't know why you're treating me so bad. You said you love me, don't wanna find me, and I was all you had. And all my heart is beating for you, and I can't stop crying. I don't know how I allow you to treat me this way, and still I stay. I like to bring the color back into our face. I like to go in with our NYX Sweet Cheeks blush in the shade Bombshell. I like to go in on my nose, on the very tip of my nose, and then I like to go in on my cheeks. I like to go right here on that cheekbone and just apply that right there. And then for the second, to go right there, right there. A slanted brush. I like to go and just pat the blush in an upward motion, closer towards my cheekbone and kind of towards my eye. And then so I like to also bring that blush into my eye in this kind of C motion. So right here Yeah, and this is why I like to wear headbands, so I'm not getting the makeup everywhere. So yeah, in the C motion. And then I like to go on the other side and do the same thing. And then lastly, I like to go in on my nose and blend that in as well. Get like a little bit more pink in the blush. I like to go in with my Juvia's Place in Blush Lily blush, and I like to go with a little dot because Juvia's Place is very pigmented. So I like to go in right here, one dot on my cheeks, and then I'm gonna blend that in the seawards motion, like the same thing as the other blush. Now we're gonna go in with our contour in the shade Cafe Abe by Black Opal. So I like to go in with my contour, and I like to go on my eye like this in like a wing type motion, right there on the eye. Just create a wing with the brush. And I like to go like this flat winged like type thing, and then I like to go in on my nose. We want to go in right there and right here, and just kind of contour it. It's kind of a little crooked, but we can fix it when we blend it out. And then I go at the bridge of my nose, like kind of like a reindeer. And then we go at the very bridge right there. And then I like to go in on above my lip right here. And just put some right there. So then we're going to go in with like a big little spoofy brush. And we're going to go in on our eyes first. I like to go in on the out corner of it, and I just blend that in. And then go on the other side and do the same thing. Kind of blend it in almost like we're blending in the wing or like eyeshadow. Okay, so then we're gonna go on our nose. So first I'm gonna go in on the bottom of my nose and blend that in. Very light and just feathery. And then we're gonna take this all the way into our brow on our nose. Into our eye. And then we're just going to carve out these nose. And then we're going to go with the bridge of our nose and blend that in too. So now we're going to go in with a powder puff to set our face, because everything you did with with a wet, you need to go in with the dry. Okay, we're gonna go with our One Size Ultra Pink setting powder, and I like to go in everywhere with this. It's not really as pink to me, I feel, okay, but I love it. So we're gonna go in and tap it off on our hand a little bit, and we're gonna go right under our eye. You want to look up, okay? So you're gonna go right here, looking down a little bit to make sure you're patting it in right in the right places. And we're just gonna go back in. I just want to pat lightly and nice all under your eye and everything. Everywhere you put that concealer, you want to pat this in. Baby, I don't know why you wanna do me wrong. See, when I'm home, I'm all alone, and you are always gone. Boy, you know I really love you, I can't deny. I can't see how you could bring me to so many tears after all these years. See, my days are cold without you. My days, yeah. And my heart can't take no more. I keep on letting. See, my days are cold without you. Without you. Without you. I keep on letting. I trusted you, I trusted you. So sad what love will make you do. All the things that we accept, be the things that we regret. So all of my ladies, hear me, come on, sing with me. I always like to do my nose last. A little bit on there, and then you want to go in it this Crayon Case palette. So I like to go in with the darkest shade, and I like to go in everywhere I contour. I want to go in with this shade. So I'm just going to go in on my nose and blend that out a little bit. And go in on my eye. Just kind of blend that out a little bit. In that wing shape. The tip of my nose. And then at that bridge right there. The next thing we're going to go in with is our powder blush, and I'm already hitting pan on this. I love this like little blush color, like they just sweet chef kiss. So this is the Sweet Cheeks matte blush in the shade Bang Bang, and I like to go in on my nose. And then on like that C motion again on my cheeks. Like I said, everything you did with cream, you want to set with powders. So I'm going to go in and do that. And then go in on my other cheek and do the same thing. Just like last time, we're going to go in with the Juvia's Place in Volume 4 Blush Palette. And I like to go in with this little pinky color and mix it in with a little darker, but pat this off just a little bit because this is very pigmented. And yeah, so we're gonna go in with that a little bit, like right there, the same motion, only on our cheeks. You can put a little bit on your nose though. But yeah, we're gonna go on that outside of our cheeks. On our nose, just a little bit, right there. We're gonna go into with our eye makeup. So I like to go in with the Morphe 35XO Natural Flirt palette, and I like to go in with this dark shade down there, and then this little brown shade. I like to mix them a little bit, and I like to go in on the outside corner of my eye and just kind of create this little wing slash crease type of movement. So I like to go out and then into my crease, just to create that dark little fizzled wing, whatever you want to call it. And then I go on both eyes and just create that nice little blended out wing. Now for the inner part of my eye, I like to go in with this very light shade up here, and I like to mix it in. Now I started to mix it in with this little pink over here, so I like to do all three and just kind of create this little, this little very light white but like a little shade of pink. And I like to go in on the inner corner of my eye. I like to go like this and just dab it in the inner corner of my eye, just like that. We want to bring it all the way back into our wing, and if you need more, grab more of your shade. But I just like to keep patting it in so I feel like I have the desired amount of coverage. Now we're going to go back in with that same brush, but this time instead of grabbing both colors, I'm just going to go in with this brown shade right there, and I'm going to go in right where the two colors meet and just lightly blend them together. Go in on that crease and just blend those shades together. That way it creates that little ombre look, and that just blends it perfectly. So you want to go in on this eye, do the same thing. That way it just meshes everything together, and it's an even transition. It's time for my favorite part of the look. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our pink liner under the eye. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab another powder puff, and we're going to grab the NYX Jumbo eye pencil, and we're going to pull the eye down, and we're going to take our pencil and just go on our waterline right under there. Just keep doing it until you see a nice amount of pink pigment. We're going to go in with our blush, with our Volume 4 Juvia's Place blush palette, and we're going to go in with that palette and also our Natural Flirt palette as well. So we're gonna blend both this pink right here and then the pink in our Juvia's Place and go right under our eye to create the perfect, just baby pink, adorable dog pink. I make the weirdest face when I do it. So now we're gonna go in with our mascara. You can use any mascara, but I'm using the waterproof CoverGirl mascara. We're just gonna go all on our lashes. I'm gonna do my cluster lashes off camera, and then we're gonna come back and then finish our look. Okay, so I have to wipe all that stuff off of my lips, but yeah, so I like to go in. Okay guys, you guys have seen me do this lip routine many a times, so I'm just gonna put music over it because I can't, it's not working. So the only part that is new about my lip, I have the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Lava Cake, and I like to go in on the outer perimeters of my lip. Okay, and then I like to go in on the bottom. Okay. Then I like to go in with another NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Vanilla Cream Pie. And I like to go in right here in the corner, center of my lip. Only at the bottom. And then I like to go like this. And just blend it all together. Okay, and then I just go in with any gloss. This is from the Beauty Supply. This is just a regular gloss, and I like to go in on my top lip and on my bottom. Okay, and so here's the lip. And you can go in and do a little touch up or whatever, but it just looks so pinky and everything, and then just matches the rest of my face. We're gonna go in with our final step, which is our highlighter. So I like to go in with the Milani Baked Highlighter in the shade 140 with just an angle brush, and we're just gonna go in right here on the tip of our nose, and then we're gonna go in on the bridge of our nose. And then we're going to go right at the angle of our brow. Right there. On both brows. Okay. And then we're going to go take the pad of our finger and just blend it in. Like that. Okay guys, so here is the finished look. I'm so happy with it, guys. It looks so good. I love it. Like when I did this for my birthday, I was so like happy. Like I just really loved it. So I hope you guys try it out. Let me know if you guys like it down below. I will be posting a video explaining everything and why I left and why I took such a break and everything new in my next video or the video after that. If you guys like this look and you want to try it, make sure you put some pink hearts down below. Also, let me know some videos you guys would like to see. Put it down below as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I love you guys. Stay pretty. Bye, pretties.